Hey friends, welcome to Brick by Brick. I'm your host, Adam Ward, and today we've got a super special episode. We have teamed up with Warner Brothers to bring you a show inspired by the Lego Batman movie. I know, Lego and Batman, it's like my two favoriteest things coming together. It's like if you could combine pizza and ice cream, but have it not be gross. But this is actually happening. This is happening right now, and what I've created is a Lego Batarang. No superhero's utility belt is complete without a Batarang. It's got so many uses. This thing is crazy useful, and there's one super special use that if you stick around for the very end, I'm gonna show you. Ready to get building? Let's go. So the best place to start with the Batarang is the bat's head. That's where it gets all of its bat wisdom, its radar, its battiness just in general. So the Batarang, as you saw from before, is all black. So we're gonna grab some 2x6s and some more 2x6s, 4 in total. And we're gonna put them like this. I'm gonna keep one space in between the two closest ones. We're gonna go ahead and fill that in. Just gonna hold that right there. When you're doing a build like this, it's nice to put the bricks on their side. Then we are going to take 1, 2, 3 more 1x1s. I'm gonna put one here, and one single file right under this one. Now that might seem a little bit weird, but trust me, there's a reason. We smush them all together, line them up nice and straight. Now on top of this contraption, we are going to put a 1x4, just like that. And it's a little bit more on the left. So we've got 2 pieces over here, but only 1 piece over there. And then we've got a 1x1 brick. It's gonna go just like that. And now, to start the slope of the bat's head, we're going to put a 1x2 slope there and a 1x2 slope there. Now, for that special little bonus use that I teased at the beginning of the episode, we're going to use these 1x1 Technic bricks with holes. These pieces are awesome. We're gonna put one right there, then we're gonna skip one, drop one right in there. And then we're going to put one more brick right there. Then on top of this goes 1 plate and 2 plates. Now we can flip it up because it's nice and sturdy. And we're gonna add another 1x2 slope right there. And in front of all of these, we're going to put a brick like that and a brick, boom, right there. So the very beginning of the slope of the Batarang is starting to take shape. We've got the shoulders, if bats have shoulders, I don't know, I'm not a batologist. And we've got, right now, coming up into the neck of the bat. We've got these really cool pieces. This is a 1x2 slope, but it's too tall. It's not like too tall, like T-O-O tall. It's T-W-O tall. It's 2 bricks high. And that goes in just like that, creating a 1x3 space. It's interesting with Lego, when you build in odd numbers, sometimes you can end up with some strange remainders, but what's cool about it is when you build odd, it means that you have an exact center down your piece. The next piece we're gonna plop in is another 1x3 brick. That's gonna go right on top. And now it's time for the bat ears. Now it might feel more natural to just continue the same slope, but that doesn't look like a bat. So we actually flip these around, even though it might seem weird at first. That makes the bat ears perk up, so they can be on the lookout for the Joker, the Riddler, Clayface, the Penguin, so many nemesis. How does he keep track of them all? So now our Batarang, it's got the head, it's ready, and we've got these openings down here that we're gonna fill in. Now, I don't have any 2x3s, so I use 2 1x3s that work just as well. Boop, right there, 1x3, 1x3, put them together, boop, and lock those down. Now we're gonna put this aside, and it it's time to build one of the wings of the Batarang. Now, the wings implement a ton of different curved pieces, and that's one of the really cool things about Lego. When people think Lego, they often think of squares and rectangles, but Lego has introduced these really cool curved pieces over the years. And if you use them together, you get these awesome slopes that really don't even look like Lego. It looks like a real bat. One of my favorite slope pieces is this. It's called a 1x4 curved slope. Just got a really awesome curve to it. So we're gonna take 2 of those, stack them right on top of each other. And we're gonna attach them with this 2x2, right on the bottom. Then on the back side, we're gonna use a 1x2. Do the same thing. Now off the edge of this curve, we're gonna use another curved pieces because a Batarang's one of the curviest objects out there. We're gonna snap these pieces right on the bottom. And these pieces are so cool. I don't know what the official name is, like a 1x1 with cool, curvy, something or other on the side. Message board, you always know what the pieces are called. What is this piece called? But what's so awesome about it is it lets you have the little 1x1 to attach, but then what sticks out is just this really cool kind of rounded slope. After that, we're gonna add a 1x2 brick, boop, just like that. And then we're going to add a 1x2 plate. And then we've got our fantastic snot pieces, our pieces with the studs on the side. And we are gonna attach these like so. You wanna ensure that the stud is sticking to the outside because this is gonna let us add even more curve to the Batarang. What? Even more curve? Even more. Good job. And then what we do is we use some of these inverted slopes. So the inverted slopes have the dots on the top. But before we do that, we wanna make sure that we have the exact right pieces in place. And we need to put one more 1x2 right in there. Now, you can plug these in. And so the curve isn't just fluid on the outside, but also on the inside. We slide a 1x2 brick in right behind that piece. And now the bat wing starts to go the other direction. We've got some 2x2 bricks, put them on top of each other, slide them right up in there. Take our 1x2 brick, put it right there, and another 2x2 brick, and snap it in like that. Does a Batarang have just one wing or 2 wings? Well, if it's an old Batarang that you've been using for years, maybe it's just down to 1 wing. But fortunately, this is a brand new Batarang. So it's got 2 wings. The second wing is the exact same as the first one. You just gotta flip it over. So now, if we bring back the beginning of the bat and we apply the wings like so, not only do we get great sound effects, we really start to see the beginning of our Batarang coming together. Pretty sweet, right? Batarang time! Next up is a very important part of the Batarang for our super secret extra use. So what we do is we take a 2x3 plate and we have 6 of these 1x1 snot pieces. And we put these on so they're sticking out off to the sides. Off to the side, off to the side, off to the side, off to the side. And then we've got a couple tiles that we're just gonna put right on top. Now what this does is this allows us to change direction while building, which is such a cool move. So these snot pieces are gonna come down, and remember when we did 1x2, 1x2, 1x2? This is exactly why. These pieces fit right into their center of studs. Boom. Just like that. Then on the bottom of that, we're going to do the point of our bat tail. So we've got these 1x2 and 2 tall slopes. We're gonna put one on top of each other, just like that. We're gonna take a tile and lock them in. When we flip them over, we're gonna do a 1x2, a 1x2, and a 1x2. You might be saying, hey Adam, why not use a 2x3? Because that takes up 2x3. Because they have different center studs. These little circles in the bottom, those actually click in perfectly. When this piece is all together, it looks like this. Batarang, Batarang, coming along. That is the end of my Batarang song. Next step, what we're working on next is the bottom of the wing. So So wing basement, wing cellar, wing downstairs. These are the pieces for your wing downstairs. So we're gonna use this cool 1x6 kind of like archy bridge piece. We're gonna put that right on top of a 2x4. And then on top of the 2x4, we're gonna add some 1x3s. Then we've got this inverted 2x2, goes on the bottom. Sneak in a little 1x2 brick. Put our regular 1x2 slopes. 2x3 inverted, and another couple 1x2s. Inverted slopes and regular slopes work really beautifully together to make awesome diagonal curves. Now this slides in just like bat. And for the other side, we just do the same thing. Next up is a little detail piece to the bottom of the wings. 4 pieces. 1x2 and a 1x1 plate, a 1x2 curve, and a snot brick. We take the curve, we put the 1x1 right on the bottom, then we take our 1x2 and we stick our snot brick right up into it. Then we take our curve, slide it down just like that. Now this piece then goes up right in the middle of that bridge piece that we just attached. Sticks right on. And then we do one to the other side. So our batarang could be complete, but for my liking, the sides are a little bit boxy. So we're gonna curve them up right now. To do that, we use these pieces. More of the same curve we just used, a 2x4 and a 2x2 tile. 2x2 tile goes right on the top, and then we just put our curves on the rest. Line them up just like this. Really nice. And if you have some curved pieces, whenever you can integrate curve and tile together, you get these awesome, really sleek designs. And this is gonna connect to the snot bricks that we put on before. One on that side, and I've gone ahead and made a duplicate, and one on this side. Give everything a nice little squeeze. There you have it, my friends, a fully functional, curvy Lego batarang. Now, this is just one of Batman's many tools. He's got cars, boats, planes, scuttlers, all sorts of amazing things that he puts to use to make Gotham a better place. So what do you have to put to use to make your place a better place? Huh? What you got? You got some Batman going on in you? I believe you do. Oh, I almost forgot. I told you that this batarang was more than just a batarang. And my friends, indeed it is. Because our batarang can be used to create the one, the only, the bat signal. Multitasking over here. And if you want to learn how to make the bat signal, we made a special video just for you to tell you all about how to do it. A huge thank you to the Lego Batman movie for making this video possible. It's been so much fun. And a thank you to you for watching and hanging out or building along. You know, we may not have superpowers, but we do have the ability to make our city great. Even if it's not Gotham, you can make your neighborhood great, or your school great, just your house great. We all have the power to be heroes every single day. I'm feeling more like a superhero already. See you next time.
Hey, this is Batman, the Dark Knight himself. It's not Adam. I'm telling you right now, go see my movie, the Lego Batman movie, in theaters this Friday. It's going to be Bat-tastic. This isn't Adam doing an impression. It's the real Batman. Go see my movie.